What's up, homies? This is Jokesta back at you with a brand new video. Now today's video we're gonna go over all of the legendary weapons that I currently own and some of the mythic weapons that I currently own. So I'm gonna go over that, but I'm also going to go over all the weapons that I don't have, the legendary weapons and mythic weapons that I don't own, and the reason behind those. But anyways, before we get into it, I want to let you guys know about the sponsor. Mobile Legends Bang Bang is a multiplayer online battle arena MOBA game designed for mobile phones. Now there's two opposing teams that fight to reach and destroy the enemy base while defending their base for control of the path known as the top, middle, and bottom lanes. Now in each team, there's 5 players who each control a player and is known as heroes. Mobile Legends comes with a different game mode such as Survivor mode, Chess TD mode, and Magic Chess mode. The game offers a couple features which really caught my attention, and one of them is the classic mobile map, and it's a full-on 5v5 human versus human battles. Also comes with a 10-second matchmaking and then matches that last up to 10 minutes. Now, there is an ongoing event called the Next and the 5th Anniversary, and it's starting at mid-September for both active and returning players. This event offers a wide range of unique benefits, including skins, merchandise, and hero resources. Now, these skin resources come with a collection of high-quality skins, including Maya Anniversary skin. Now, this is a A+ type of skin that is free and is high quality. It is the very first anniversary exclusive skin, and it has a quality infinity close to S. It stands out as a bolus Maya, and this is a limited edition skin for all the comic lovers out there. And today is your lucky day because it comes with an exclusive skin comics. Check out the description below, download Mobile Legends Bang Bang, and use my gift code to get exclusive free in-game bonus items delivered to your inbox. The code is only for the first 500 people that actually sign up and join, so hurry and get yours today. I do have the right tech. I'm gonna actually lower the game audio because it's really loud. Honestly, every time I open a legendary or mythic weapon, it's always extremely loud. So this is one of the mythic weapons that I do have. It's roughly about 100. Well, I did get it all upgraded, so it's roughly about 275 bucks, which is really expensive. And honestly, I don't know why I got it. I should definitely give this one away if I can. I would love to. This is the Hoger version of the mythic. Honestly, it's super popular in Garena servers. It's also popular in Europe, but in United States, it's like semi-popular. I've watched some, streams, and some people. I feel bad for Garena. They always rock the Hoger, and yeah, this weapon is really popular. It is crazy. It's a strange weapon. I did have to pick this one up because I was like, yo, I want to make some content, and this weapon happened to be good timing, Next up is the Val Double Edge. I did not get this. The reason why I did not get it is because when it came out, I was thinking to myself, I was like, yo, to be honest, I'm probably never ever going to be playing with mythic weapons because I personally don't like the design of them. I don't like to see how they look in the game. I don't care much about it. So this is the one mythic weapon that I currently do not own. And if I had a chance to buy this, probably not. I honestly, I'm never like, I don't really care much. If it was the QXR mythic, I would absolutely buy it because I love that gun. But Val, not that really big fan of. Like, I'm okay with it. It's not my cup of tea. Anyways, moving on to the next list of weapon is the Peacekeeper MK2. I do have this, and I don't play with it. It just looks silly. It looks funny. The magazine, it's like really, I don't know, man. This is just not my cup of tea again. I don't really like mythic weapons. They look weird, but if there was a chance to give these skins away, I would love to give it to one of my viewers. And yeah, make sure to subscribe. Maybe in the future we can give these out, and you want to be a part of that giveaway club. Anyway, all right, so this is the M13 Morningstar. Now this is the latest mythic drop weapon. It looks kind of like weird and all, but it actually is the cleanest design skin. It starts off with like a yellowish color when you get the base version. 2 kills, it starts to glow up the yellow. 4 kills is when it gets orange, and then 6 kills it becomes red, and then when you get 8 kills it gives this like futuristic looking vibe, and plus it has cool sound effects. So this is definitely the #1 best skin out there for me personally. Also, the iron sights, it tells you how many bullets you have left, so that's a big plus in my book. So overall, this is my favorite mythic weapon out there in the game. Anyways, moving on to the legendary. So I actually have 62 out of 65, and there's some legendary skins that I don't have, and I'm going to explain which one I don't have. So the BK57 flash freeze is one of my favorites. This one is a very clean design. I like this one a lot. This is definitely a top 3 in my books. This just looks great. Moving on is the Qq9 Moonlight. I made a video about this. A lot of people thought it was just like meh, you know, it's okay, meh, not that great, but it's pretty decent. It's actually quite solid. It's not like super like flashy. It just looks modern, and I kind of like it. I would have to say this is like my top 5 for sure. Like, it's pretty decent. I don't like flashy skins. Moving on to the next list is the M4 LMG, and this one was kind of dope. This one was it was okay. I honestly don't play with LMGs, so I'm probably not going to be playing with it ever again. But again, I would like to give it away. I like the rotating barrel. This is something new that Call of Duty has added and brings out a cool vibe to it, you know. So yeah, the M4 LMG is definitely a must get. It's kind of like a rare thing. Next up is the Hades. Oh boy, this is an interesting one, because when I first got it, I thought it was the Bison. When I saw the pictures of it, I thought like, oh, it's the Bison. It's like, it looks cool, right? But we already have one, you know, so I was confused. But when I actually looked and read the name, I was like, oh, it's Hades. Basically what this is basically a fish. I don't know if you guys can see it on the left side of the weapon. It's basically a fish. Do I recommend this one? Not really. Like, no one, like, I personally don't know why I went for the LMGs. I should probably just skip them next time. But anyways, moving on to the next one. We got the AK-117 legendary version. Now there's 3, I believe there's 3 AK-117s. I'm sure there is, but this one, I would have to say this is like a 7, top 7 in my book. To be honest, it does look flashy. It does have a lot of like moving, like, you know, the smoke around the gun. So that's why I give it a 7 for me, top 7. But overall, I don't like the stock. The stock looks weird. The whole entire thing just straight up looks weird. But hey, it is what it is. You know, it's probably someone else, you know, someone else likes this. But for me personally, not that much. So I actually bought it because I want to make content with it. Am I ever going to use it again? Probably not. Moving on to the next one is the MX9 Heartless. Heartless. Oh boy, this is definitely my top 4. I love this gun, especially this design for the skin. Looks kind of crazy. The one thing that really throws me off is the horn part. You know, the handle on the very bottom, it has like this weird like angle to it. The stock also has this weird angle to it, and the very front and the very bottom of it is like the handle. I really don't like that. It looks weird. I don't know why they went with it, but the overall, like, the effects of this weapon is pretty decent, and the sights as well, like, it's really clean. So yeah, I would have to say this is a top 4 in my books. Moving on to the next on the list is the DRH Pure Breed. And honestly, when I first saw it, I wasn't a big fan, but when I played around with it, the kill effects is what really made me fall in love with this weapon skin. And if it wasn't for the kill effects, I wouldn't be that excited. But I think the kill effects on this weapon is incredibly awesome. But overall, it's pretty decent. It's okay. Not that great, but it's okay. You know, it gets the job done. I like the kill effects the most on this thing. Moving on to the AGR556. Honestly, whenever I make a video on the AGR, nobody really, like, there is a couple thousand views, maybe 30,000, 40,000 views on this gun. But whenever I make a video on a different gun, everyone loves the other video. That, like, AGR isn't that popular. That's what I'm taking. It's just that not a lot of people really enjoy watching the AGR, but it gets a lot, like, there's a lot of good gameplays with it. You know, there's a bunch of YouTubers that have really good builds with it. It's just not a lot of people want to play with it. I don't know why. I feel like this is the submachine gun version of the BK57, because the BK57, not a lot of people want to play with it, but it's pretty good. But it's just, the same thing for the AGR. It's like a submachine gun version of the BK57. That's what I'm picturing, you know. It's pretty solid. Moving on to the next is the Type 25 magnetic engine. Now this one's dope. I like this one. When it first came out, I actually dropped a lot of kills. If you haven't checked out my video for that Type 25 magnetic engine, it's pretty dope. Like, gets the job done. I love the things on the side. It's like the electric pumps over there. Like the Mythic version of the AS Val, right? There's like a little pumping thing going. Same thing here. This one has like this little pumping thingy going. Pumping. It's kind of funny. But anyways, moving on. Yeah, Type 25 is pretty good. I like it. Moving on to the ASM 10, bro. The ASM 10 used to be the meta. Now it's not that meta-ish. It's just like meh. But overall, ASM 10, I think is gonna make a comeback pretty soon. Yeah, so this is the base version, and then whenever you get 2 kills, it starts to glow up a little bit. When you get 4 combo kills, this spaceship thingy pops out. 6, it starts to steam a little bit, and that's about it. Like, it's decent, not the best, but decent. Next up is the Shorty. Oh my gosh, every time I push a sniper, they love to pull this thing out, and it's the Shorty. The Shorty is very annoying, you know. I hate the Shorty. I hate it, but hey, gotta give it some love, you know. It's a mini shotgun. Moving on to the next one is the CR56 AMAX. Now the CR56 AMAX it's okay. Not that great, but it's okay. It looks great, but it's just not that great, you know. It's you know what I mean? Like, I would have to put this at like top 12, you know. There's definitely better skins out there. This one just isn't it for me. Maybe for other players out there. I know that a lot of people actually bought this legendary CR56 AMAX Red Death. There's a lot of people that actually bought it. I know that for a fact because I play a lot of Search and Destroy, and I know I've died to the CR56 AMAX or whatever this thing is called. I died to it a lot, and I've seen people actually running the legendary. So I'm pretty sure this is the most popular legendary one in Search and Destroy. I'm not sure, you know, but overall, we're moving on to the Locus. The Locus, oh boy, I'm not a sniper, so I can't really give you guys my honest opinion on it, but I'm just gonna say it's okay. I wish there was better skins, you know, for the legendary, especially for Locus. Like, Locus deserves to have a much neater looking. This is just like a water gun, bro. Literally a water gun, a spear gun. I don't even know what this is. Anyways, moving on. I think it deserves better. The MK2, this one's all right. Yeah, this one's all right. Yeah, I liked it when I first played with it. I thought it was pretty cool. I didn't get a lot of people were just like not interested, you know what I mean? This weapon is just it's okay. I would have to say it's okay. Overall, like, I liked whenever I was playing with it, I was like, yo, this is actually a pretty cool gun skin. Oh, this one's my favorite, Razorback. This one it's okay. Look, if you get 2 kills, it starts to go pink. You get 4 kills, it goes green, and then when you get 6 kills, it starts to give you this like flamey effect, like a rainbow effect. So I actually like this one. The Razorback is underrated. It's another topic that we can talk about, but Razorback is pretty dope. This one, I would have to say it's my top 5, actually. Top 5 for sure. Moving on to the KN44. This one's ugly. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the ugliest one. I mean, some people like it, some people don't, but I personally not a big fan of this one. The KN44 Dance of Death is just straight up not my favorite. It's spooky, scary looking. I mean, maybe it's for people that love scary stuff, you know. This is a weapon for them. Personally, not a big fan. Moving on to the Qq9. Now the Qq9 has 3 legendary skins, and it recently came out with one of them, and like, we already talked about that one, but this one is the second one that came out. Look, I love the fact that Call of Duty Mobile devs, they're starting to make the gun more glowy. You can see like there's more like effects, more blue effects coming out of the gun. It's just smoky, I guess. Yeah, like really smoky. And yeah, I would have to say this is like my top 9. You know, this is a very good looking skin. Yeah, I like it. Moving on to the next one is the ICR. This one is very clean. This one's definitely clean. It's like a water gun basically. Like the Locust. I don't know why they're doing this, but yeah, this is pretty clean. I like this one a lot. When I was making a video on it, I was legit, like I was hoping that, you know, this is gonna be worth it, and it was actually worth it. And to be honest, this ICR skin is clean. I'm glad I actually bought it. I wasn't gonna buy it. I was thinking about it. I was like, yo, should I buy this or not? But then, you know, after looking at the reviews, a lot of people said it was clean, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go for it. And ICR is one of my favorite assault weapons in the game, so why not? You know, I pulled the trigger. I was like, yo, I'm gonna do this. So make sure to check out the ICR gameplay. It's definitely worth it. And moving on to the next on the list is the PP19. Yo, honestly, for this season, since it's just brand new, I've been dying a lot to Bison, so I think it might be pretty reasonable that it is pretty good. You know, I'm not gonna say it's OP, but it's pretty good. This is one of the legendary guns that comes in handy. Like, you don't want it, but it comes in handy, and you might as well use it. You know what I mean? Like, fine, I'll use it. You know, that type of feeling when you're like, you know, you have something good, and it's sometimes you can use it. Like, you have like a pair of shoes that is very clean, and you're like, okay, maybe I'll use it today. You know, like that type of vibe. Yeah, that's how I feel with this PP19. Anyways, Renetti, I think it needs more skins. It just doesn't have any other skins. This is the Renetti Pistol. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry for butchering and, you know, skipping my words here, but I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not a big fan of this. It looks like, when it first came out, I thought it was cool. I was like, yo, this is dope. But now that I look at it, I'm like, what the hell was I drinking, bro? This is weird. You know, I get it. The Call of Duty's trying to spice it up a little bit. They're trying to have this weird vibe to it, but I get it. You know, it makes sense. Next up is the Arctic 50, and I just hate it. I hate the Arctic, but the legendary skin is it's not that bad. It's decent looking. They did a really good job designing it. It feels like I'm on a pirate ship or something, you know? This is like a Pirates of Caribbean type of vibe, you know what I mean? So it's just like, you know, it's whatever. I just don't like the Arctic. The AK-47, oh my gosh, I forgot about this weapon. The AK-47 has 3 legendary weapons skins, and Battle Royale players love this skin. I've always died, or I've seen people kill other players with the AK-47 legendary, and this is the one that they like to rock. And I think it was the last one that came out. So yeah, I guess this is the reason why. Anyways, moving on, we got the PDW 57 Toxic Waste. Now, PDW needs another legendary skin, but something different. Like, this is just they could have made more like work on this. They just slapped like a radioactive skin on top, but yeah, I don't know, man. That's all right. Moving on to the next on the list is the Man of War. This is ugly skin, straight up. Like, I don't know what they were drinking, but it's not that pretty. Like, I wish they put more like a YouTube. Listen, I honestly don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm not the guy to like this like weird design. You know, maybe I'm just the guy that likes old fashioned, you know, something like a normal, decent looking design, you know, slapped on with some cool effects. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird, but overall, what you guys, you know, let me know what you guys think. You know, you guys can, I like the fact that once you get a lot of kills, this thing starts to light up. So this is the one with 9 combo kills. So when you get 9 kills, it starts to like give this light bulb effect. But overall, maybe I'm just like old fashioned, you know, I like keeps things simple and normal looking, I guess. But this is more like out there, like spaceship vibe and all that stuff. I don't know, man. Don't hate on me, man. I'm just giving my opinion, you know. I think this is, for me personally, it's different. Maybe for you guys, it's probably, you guys like it. I'm not really a big fan of it. The SPR spaceship vibe, I see it, I feel it, you know. It's I actually like this one. This SPR is to play around with. It's pretty dope. I made a bunch of videos on it, so I stopped using it. The Type 25 this is the first Type 25. I'm not sure. Yeah, this is the first one that came out. It's all right. It's not that bad. It's just, again, it got that weird like vibe to it. It's like a spooky Halloween. Actually, it did come out in Halloween, somewhere around there. Yeah, I get it. Next up is the GKS. Now this one is I actually made a video on this. This is actually really clean. Like, it is really dope. I like it. The reason, again, like, this is okay. This is something that I like to play around with. This is like a normal, not too crazy with the you know, blades sticking out, this stuff, you know. Like, this is pretty decent. This is my top 5 for sure. I like it. Top 5 or top 6 for sure. Moving on to the next on the list is, if I can click on it, the SKS. Oh, bro, I think I regret buying this, to be honest. This is something I regret buying. I am never probably gonna use the SKS. It was just, I don't know, I was like, yo, you know what, I would give it a shot, I would buy it. And it was a lot of hype behind it too. Everyone was like, yo, the SKS is like brand new weapon. So I bought it and I tried it out and I'm like, nah, I don't see people using this. Next up is the FR556. Now, I did not buy it when it first came out. I actually did not buy it. I was ignoring it. I was like, yo, this thing sucks. It's not that cool. But then when I got a second chance, I saw it in the store and I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy it. I actually was streaming this and I was streaming the whole thing and I bought it. People convinced me in my chat and I bought it and I gave it a shot and I was like, okay, this is not bad. It's a lot better now. When you get a kill, it actually makes some sound effects. And on top of that, it has that 6 kill combo. You can see that it changes colors, and then 9 kill combo. So this is rainbow effect. So it's like the same level as the DRH. That's what I've noticed. Anyways, moving on to the next one is the ICR Forced Laughter. Now this is a Gonzo type of legendary. I mean, Gonzo lucky draw. Yeah. So this one was kind of okay. This is weird. This one's the weirdest one. It's not the like a scary vibe. It's just freaky, scary. I don't know, like this is this is way beyond that. I think it's like crazy. This is, yeah, crazy is the word. This one's the craziest skin. I don't really enjoy playing with it. It always freaks me out. Look at the hair, bro. Like, yeah, this is just the clown version. And look, like, I know my name's the Jokester, the Joker, all that kind of stuff, right? So this is supposed to fit me, but it's just like, dang, man, this looks I'm scared of using it, you know. I'm not like that scared. It's just like kind of weird and freaky and scary looking. But anyways, moving on. The BK57 Space Race. Now this is like an 8. Yeah, top 8 in my books. This is, the reason why I like it is because one side is fully, you know, radioactive skin, and then the other side is just like wrapped up in this like leather, white leather thing. Probably not even leather, but looks good, you know. Moving on to the next skin is the Razorback. Now the Razorback for this one, I didn't like this one. This one's ugly, like straight up. I don't know what they were thinking. The rockets on top of this, like I don't understand this one. And the rockets flying around, I forgot about that. Yeah, I mean, it does have that 9 kill combo. So if you get up to 9 kills, the rockets flying around your weapon and you might look as cool. But yeah, I'm not really a big fan of it. Moving on to the next one is the QXR Secret Santa. I love this one. This one is my top 2. Legit. Like, I like it a lot, but I do have some issues. And the issues is the fact that the bells, they're really distracting. So whenever I play around with it, like you can see the bells kind of shaking right there. It's super distracting. I kind of want to remove that completely and just have it without the bells. Overall, like, the skin looks great. Looks modern, you know. It's just the bells. If the devs can remove that, that'll be kind of awesome. Like, have it removable. That, I would love that. Moving on to the next one is the DRH Wicked Claw. Now this my friend is another one that I you know, I'm gonna be honest, it's not my cup of tea. Maybe it's yours, but it's just not my cup of tea. I don't really enjoy it. This one, I hate this one. This is the 50 GS. It looks weird. Like the deagle itself, you can see the bottom layer of it. Like if you put your hand over the top part of the barrel, like just put your hand over it, you can see the deagle design. But adding this entire slide on top of it is just unnecessary, and it's hard. The sights are hard to see, like straight up hard to see. I can't even see anything in this thing. So yeah, I had a lot of time, like hard time actually getting kills with it. But with the akimbo, it's easier. And yeah, I would have to say this is like not my favorite. But anyways, moving on to the next on the list is the AGR 556. Now this is the second one, I believe, and this one's actually kind of clean. The reason why I don't really want to say this is my top weapon list, but this is pretty decent. And the reason why I'm saying decent, they don't have kill counter combo, whatever. Whenever you get a lot of kills, it doesn't have that effect. So that's the only reason why I'm not like rating it as high. I would have to say this is like a top maybe 15. You know, it's pretty decent. It has some looking cool effect, but again, if you're playing on low graphics, you won't see this kind of stuff. The only thing you see is like probably medium or high I don't know. Honestly, this thing is hard to see when you're playing around with it. So yeah, this is not that great. Moving on to the next one is the M4 Court Jester. Jester. I hope I'm saying it right. But yeah, the M4. Again, I'm not a big fan of the blades on the side. That's the one thing that threw me off when I was playing around with it. I don't like the blades at all. Like maybe it's my, like, again, cup of tea. This is not my cup of tea. I don't like it, but maybe people like it. I would have to say it's decent. In my opinion, it's decent. Let me know if you guys think it's decent. You guys can let me know in any of the skins what you guys think. I would like to hear your feedback. Moving on to the next one. Oh, and this one actually has 9 kill combos, so that's why I'm like it's kind of rough to kind of rate it, you know what I mean? But moving on is to the AK-47 Pumpkinhead. Now when it first came out, I don't believe I don't think I bought it. That's what I'm trying to say. I didn't have the money at the time. I was broke, and I was like, bro, this is something I want, but I can't afford it. And then eventually the next, I think 1 year goes by and Halloween comes out again and they released it, and I was like, yo, I get the chance to actually buy it. And I bought it. I bought this one, and I was like, yo, this is dope. I like this AK-47 Pumpkinhead. I got it. I was happy, you know, because I was sad that I couldn't afford it. And then I bought it, and I was like, yo, this is dope. So yeah, this is pretty decent. I don't like the fact that it doesn't have the kill combo, but overall, it's a pretty decent scary skin. You know, I approve this one. You know, this one looks dope. Moving on to the NA45, and oh my gosh, I hate this one. I absolutely hate. This is the worst legendary skin of all time, and I think everybody here agrees with me on this one. It's the worst one. It just does not look beautiful at all. It's just looks disgusting. I think, you know, I think the devs were trolling. They were like, you know what, let's make, you know, we're gonna just make this, we're gonna make this the worst skin possible and we're gonna see how many people actually buy it. And then bam, they launched this bad boy. And that's what my take is on this thing. I think they were trolling, and I mean, with all the jokes aside, it's, you know, it's pretty decent. Like, I guess they put a lot of work into it. I'm not gonna discredit the artist, whoever designed it, and say it's bad. It's okay. I respect that you design it. Maybe some people like this, but again, for me, it's weird. I don't understand the story behind it. I guess they need to explain the story. Like if it was like a spaceship type of vibe, and we're in a spaceship and they, you know, they're fighting like that, then I would love to understand that. But I just don't understand this at all. There's no story behind it. Moving on to the HVK 30. Oh boy, there's so many legendary guns, man. Yeah, honestly, this one's decent. The only thing I say decent is because it doesn't have the kill combo. But overall, I don't like the colors. Again, it's my personal opinion. You guys can tell me your opinions on anything. The DLQ 33, oh boy, this one is quite popular actually. The snow one, I forgot the snow one, but yeah, there's there's a snow version of the DLQ. I forgot the name of it. And then there's this one. Now this one, personally for me, it's not that great. It just has a lot of bones on it. I mean, again, it's not my cup of tea, but if you like it, that's your cup of tea, then yeah, good for you. Moving on to the next one is the HBR A3. I'm not gonna lie to you, but this one was actually quite cool. Like when I made videos on it, I actually made like 3 videos on this weapon in particular with the legendary skin on it, and I actually liked it. It's just that whenever I looked at the stats, it was like one of my worst videos on my YouTube channel. Like a lot of people don't like to watch this gameplay, or they don't like they don't enjoy it or something. So that's why I don't really play with this one, and I probably won't. But yeah, it does have 9 combo kills. It does have annoying bees that fly around a weapon. That's what really annoys me whenever I use it. Like you can see those bees flying around and you're trying to hit it with your weapon, but it's just, yeah. Oh, and this weird red thing, the laser thing that just pops up on the side, is also the one thing that throws me off. But the sights is one of the best things about this weapon. The sights look amazing. Now to see those things on the side, it throws me off a lot. But yeah, it's like you're buying a legendary weapon, but it's also like pay to lose. It's distracting you so much. So I don't know, like that's my thoughts on it. All right, the Echo. Now I got this as a gift from Call of Duty to promote it, and yeah, they gave me this one and they said, hey, we're gonna give you the shotgun, you have to make a video about it. And I was like, okay, I'll do it. And so I got the shotgun, made a video about it, and surprisingly it went really well. The views on that video was amazing. A lot of people actually wanted to see what this gun looks like. And yeah, so in reality, it's like, it was like a bittersweet moment, I guess. Yeah, it was like, meh, but okay, you know, I'll take it, you know what I mean? So yeah, Call of Duty was like, blessed me with this weapon. They were like, here you go. And yeah, if I had to pick, I actually, when I played around with it, I actually liked it. You know, when I first played with this weapon, the reason why I liked it is because of the kill effects. And I actually like the fact that there's bubbles spreading around, you know, like there's like radioactive type of vibe to it. And also it does have a kill combo, so you can see like 2 kills, then 4 kills, and I think it's up to 6. Yeah, 6 kills right here, purple. Yeah, that's about it, but it's pretty decent shotgun. Next up is the Kilo. Oof. Honestly, this one has to be this is a solid one, you know, because I don't like it too flashy, so I would have to say this is like my top 11, you know, for sure. This is kind of nice. The sights are also pretty clean, so no complaints. Oh, this one, the UL 736. I regret buying this because I bought this and I was like, okay, you know, maybe a lot of you guys would like to watch a video with me playing this thing, but then like 7 other YouTubers made a video on this. So yeah, I don't know, like it's pretty decent. The reason why I'm saying it's not that great is because of the kill combo. It's okay. It's not the best. It's just definitely a top 20 in my books. It's just, I don't know, the mouth thingy opening there, I guess it's because they try to have like the World War II type of vibe into it, and yeah, that's about it. Moving on to the next on the list is the Asm Bunker Buster. This is so annoying to see in rank. I think a lot of people also have this one, but again, ASM 10 has got nerfed and everyone's kind of rocking the Hoger in rank. And yeah, the ASM 10 Bunker Buster is one of those weapons that you're like, okay, that's decent, but I'm not gonna play around with it. Again, this thing doesn't have any kill combo, so that's why I'm not really rating it as high. It just looks decent. Moving on to the next one, the HG40 Gold Standard. Now, Gold Standard is one thing that I didn't like about it when I first got it is the blades by the trigger and the stock. It just looks, I don't know why. I don't like, if you're gonna add blades to my weapon, at least let me use the blades, you know, like let me smack people with it, you know, but nope. yeah, so it also has the kill combo and it looks great. So I guess this one's just Next up on the list is the Qq9 Melting Point. Now, I like the Melting Point. I have to say this is like my top 6. This is a very well designed skin. Now I've noticed, if you notice a pattern here by now, is that most of these weapons have a like fiery flame melty version, skeleton bones type of like bones stuff, and then there's also water effects type of skins. There's a lot of that. Have you noticed that? And then the fourth one is like modern design skins. I guess my taste is like modern design, but overall this Qq9 skin would have been my like top 2, but the reason why it's not my top 2 is because it doesn't have the kill combo. The sights, like one of the part of the sights are broken, so that's kind of, I mean, I get it, but it just distracts me, you know what I mean? Moving on to the next one is the Rpd Practical Joker. When I first got this, it was great, but then I realized I don't play with the legendaries and I don't play with the LMGs. They're just not my cup of tea. Again, this one is okay. This doesn't have kill effects. It just blinks, you know, just colors, just blinking all the time. So it's kind of distracting. Moving on is the LK. Now this one, I got it for the 4th of July last year. It came out. I thought, you know, when I first bought it, I was like, oh, this is a waste of money. Well, first of all, I like the American flag. You know, I like the design. It's great. But it's just the waste of money because the kill effects was kind of useless. And number 2, the skin doesn't have anything else. It's just pointless. You know, like you can actually find similar skins that have radioactive skin in like on rare or uncommon skins. Like legit, this is something that you would think is like a purple tier, you know, or maybe something like uncommon skin, but like why couldn't they like add more effects to it? Like make it more like maybe like instead of the stars on the grip and the stock, make the stars go around the entire weapon and have some kind of like red glowy effects or something. I don't know, like think of something. I like that it's modern design. It looks like a normal assault rifle. I like that, but it's just like they could have put some more efforts into it. I'm paying $125 for this. It's got to be worth it, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, the LK24 was not worth it in my book. Next up is the chopper. Now the chopper is, again, I think this was a gift from Call of Duty. I think they gifted to me this one and they said that I got to make a video about it if I want this weapon. I was like, okay, I'll do it. So I got this one for free, I believe. I'm not sure if it was the chopper or not, but it was something similar to, I think it was chopper. Again, it's I think it was most of the YouTubers that got it too, but the chopper, again, this one's decent. I don't really play with this. If I could, I would love to give this one away because I don't really care much about it. Doesn't have the kill combo effects either. Oh boy, this is one of my favorites. It's the AK-117 Meltdown. I believe the AK-117 Meltdown is my top number 1. The reason why is because it got everything, man. It's not too pointy, it's not too crazy. When you get 2 kills, this is what happens. 4 kills, bam, it starts to glow up a little bit. 6 kills, it gets a little crazy. And yeah, it's up to 6 kills, but overall, when it's up to 6 kills, it gets really weird. Like when you play with this weapon in the game, it gets a little too flashy and so you can't really see the gun that much. So it's not that distracting. That's why I would say this is the number 1 in my book. Next up is the Outlaw. And when I was doing the sniper challenge, 30-day sniper challenge, I was using this bad boy sometimes, and it helps. It has helped me out many times. It just saved my butt. So I like it. You know, it's not that bad. Moving on to the next on the list is the Cordite 0G. And boy, oh boy, everyone loves the Cordite. It has been kind of a meta for a long time in one of the seasons, but then they got nerfed. And yeah, the Cordite is kind of reminding me of that BK57 legendary skin. Remember like the one part of it, the side of it was like all covered in this like leather vibe to it. So I guess it's like his brother, I guess. But overall, Cordite is pretty decent. It has up to 9 combo kills, so I like that a lot. And this is definitely probably a top like 7, top 8 or something. You know, it's really good. Moving on to the next on the list is the Rust 79U. And oh my goodness, how long is this video going to be? Moving on, it is basically the Rust 79U. The problem with this is the sights. The sights are really bad, like literally covers half of your screen. So I didn't like this, but overall I like the design of it. It was okay. It just doesn't have the kill combo. Just the sights threw me off a lot. Moving on to the next is the Rust 79 Dust Kicker. Dust Kicker is really ugly. Straight up, like, I don't understand the vibes to it. It's like a cowboy type of vibe to it. I understand that, but also another thing that threw me off is whenever I was playing those horn things on the side, it was too flashy and distracting. But they did kind of manage to fix that the next update. So I don't know. I haven't really given it a shot. Okay, so this is the Gks Tactical Unicorn. I do not have this one. The reason why I don't have this one is because here's the story. I actually bought this. I was playing on stream on my YouTube channel. If you go to my YouTube streams, second YouTube channel, right? It's my streaming channel, and I was actually unlocking the GKS, lucky draw. I was trying to get this, but I was buying the lucky draw, and then the last one glitched on me. It glitched, and I was like, yo, I didn't get the gun. And everyone was like, yo, try to restart your app. So I restarted my app, and I did not have this one. And so I tried to pay again, and I paid like 6,000 extra credits, and I basically got robbed. So this GKS skin is actually going to be a redux. There's going to be another version, or it's going to come out again. So I'm really excited about this because I can actually finally get my GKS that I deserve. So that is one of the weapons that I do not have, and I wish I had this one. All right, moving on to the next one is the MSMC Space Station, and I say it was decent. It's not that bad. I actually made a recent video on it. It's okay, not bad. Moving on to the next one is the AK-47. Now this one, when it first came out, I was like, yo, this is the best skin out there. It's amazing, it's great. But then like later on, like last couple months ago, I played around with it again, and I'm like, what was I thinking, man? Like it's okay. It's not that bad. It's just not the best. It's just a weird vibe to it. Doesn't have the kill combo. So yeah. Next up on the list is the S36, and the S36 is okay. This one is basically like a romantic love type of thing. I think this is best suited for like people that really like pink stuff, and hearts and stuff like that. So if I had a chance, I would definitely give this one out. Honestly, this is like, for me personally, I don't really enjoy it. I've never played with the LMGs. I don't know why I keep buying these. But moving on to the next one is the KN44 Color Spectrum. Color Spectrum got completely a makeover. It used to be different, but then Call of Duty was like, you know what, we messed up. Color Spectrum sucks. So they redid it, and yeah, that is basically it. No kill combo on this one. All right, next up on this list is something I don't have. It's the Man of War Dream Crystal. Dream Crystal is something that when I saw this, number one thought was like, yo, this thing is ugly. I'm not gonna be playing with this. I hate it and stuff like that, right? And then the next day I was like, yep, I'm not gonna buy it, because when I saw it, it's basically a radioactive skin. Like there's nothing to it. It's just like, I don't know what this is. Like, it's basically like a radioactive skin slapped on a Man of War. There's no additional thing to it, so I was like, I'm not gonna get it. So I skipped out on this. Do I want to get this? Am I gonna get this? Probably not. Honestly, not worth it. Maybe one day, I don't know. And the same thing with this Pharaoh. Like, Dream Crystal is something that looks silly to me. I don't really enjoy playing with the legendary weapons, especially if it's just like this. It's just radioactive. And now if they can actually redo it and make it like glowy effect, and maybe I'll buy it. But overall, like, meh, not really worth it. Next up on the list is the AK-117 Holiday. I am going to be honest with you. This is the very first legendary. I think this is the very first legendary weapon. But the thing is, it's just that it doesn't have that much kill effects. Like, it doesn't, like, it, whenever you get a kill with it, it's just snowball, like, not snowball, but they just disappears or something on them. So I guess this is just meh, not that great. it's just a very OG type of skin. If you have it, you are the OG of this game. So respects to that. But overall, this is the AK-117. It brings a lot of memory. I would have to say this is like my top 9, not top 8 or something. It's just another thing that distracts me is the socks and those balls, bro. Like, yeah, I don't get that. So this is a shotgun that recently came out. I definitely have to say this is not my favorite one. It looks funny. I mean, it's a beer type of weapon. Just not my cup of tea. Maybe for some people they like it, but yeah, I wouldn't rate this a top 10 at least. I would say this is like a top 20 or maybe a top 30 at least. Just doesn't look good. It's not eye-catching. Not a lot of people want to play with it. It looks decent, but yeah, that's my take on it. Let's move on to the next one. But yeah, that is about it with that. Next up is the DLQ 33 holidays. Now this one looks great in diamond. I saw some photos with people actually using diamond skin on this thing, and it looks great. And what they did was they first launched it, and it was hard to get this skin. It was super hard. I got it, and I spent a lot of money on it, and then I think what happened next was that not a lot of people had it. So Call of Duty decided to do a redux like 7-8 months later, and every sniper I know in this community bought one. So this is probably it. And that's about it with all of these legendary skins. I don't have 3 legendary skins, and I think I made the right decision on that, because I honestly didn't want to go with the Dream Crystal. It's not really worth it. The Dream Crystal for Man of War wasn't worth it, and the last one with the GKS, I definitely wanted to go with this one, but again, I got glitched out of the system and I got robbed and I didn't get it. But I did complain about it. I sent emails and stuff like that, and yeah, I didn't get it anyways. But overall, there's some skins that I don't want to, I wish I didn't buy, and there's some skins that I did buy and I regretted, like this one. Like, there's a lot of skins that I wish I didn't buy, and you guys already know that. You guys, if you watch this entire video, respects to you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Anyways, I'll see you guys in another one. Peace out, homies.